There is a force that surrounds our world, a vast, invisible shield stretching into space. We cannot see, touch, or hear it, yet it stands between us and destruction every moment. This is Earth's magnetic field, born from the planet's core, silently deflecting deadly, solar particles. Without it, our atmosphere and oceans would be stripped away, and life would be impossible. Imagine standing under a blue sky, feeling the sun's warmth, unaware of the solar wind, a storm of charged particles that would scorch our planet if not for this shield. The magnetic field catches these particles, guiding them away or towards the poles, creating the aurora's beautiful lights. It's a cosmic ballet, a defense that has allowed life to flourish. This field has kept our air thick, our oceans intact, and our world habitable for billions of years. Its presence is as essential as water and air, yet almost entirely unnoticed. But what if it vanished? The consequences would be immediate and catastrophic. Civilization would be thrown into chaos, the sky a source of terror, and our technology silenced. The fragility of our world depends on this invisible force, our unseen guardian. Previously, we explored the necessity of sleep, a silent process essential for life. Now we turn outward asking, what if Earth's magnetic field, our planet's invisible shield, suddenly disappeared? This is not just a biological need, but a planetary one. If sleep protects the mind, the magnetic field protects the planet. Its sudden absence would trigger a chain of devastation beyond comprehension. We exist within a web of invisible systems, rarely noticed until they fail. Let's imagine a world stripped of its primary defense, a journey into planetary breakdown. By confronting this scenario, we appreciate the delicate balance that allows life to thrive on our only home. To grasp what we'd lose, we must understand what we have. Earth's magnetic field is no magic. It's planetary-scale geology in action. Deep below, the cores churning molten iron and nickel create a natural dynamo. As Earth spins, this movement generates powerful electrical currents, and thus, a magnetic field. This geodynamo forms a dynamic, ever-changing shield with north and south poles. For centuries, it's guided explorers and migrating animals alike. But its true importance is protection. The sun constantly ejects charged particles, the solar wind. Without the magnetic field, this radiation would strip away our atmosphere and bombard the surface. Our shield preserves our air, oceans, and biosphere. It's the engine of our planet's survival. Lose it, and we lose the foundation of life. The magnetic field is Earth's silent, vital heartbeat. If the shield fails, our modern world collapses instantly. Satellites, the backbone of global communication, would be fried by solar radiation. GPS would vanish. Planes, ships, and vehicles lost without navigation. Global logistics would halt. The economy would freeze. Communications, TV, phone, internet would cease as satellites die. Financial markets would freeze, and the flow of information would stop. Power grids, reliant on precise timing, would fail, causing blackouts. Hospitals, water plants, and factories would go dark. In hours, our technological civilization would be reduced to confusion and isolation. The invisible shield wasn't just protecting life, it was protecting our reality. Without it, we'd be plunged into digital darkness. The world as we know it would end in silence. As technology fails, a new terror appears in the sky. Without the magnetic field, solar particles slam into our atmosphere, creating a global permanent aurora, an eerie, deadly light show. Radiation at the surface would soar, making daily life hazardous. Solar flares and coronal mass ejections would bombard us unimpeded. Severe sunburn, cancer, and genetic mutations would surge. Air travel would become impossible. A single flight would deliver a lifetime's radiation. Plants would struggle, crops would fail, and animals would suffer. The web of life, evolved under protection, would be assaulted by invisible poison. The sun would become a source of death, not life. Our relationship with the sky would shift from wonder to fear. The world would be bathed in a sky of fire. Radiation and technological collapse are just the beginning. The solar wind would begin stripping away our atmosphere, a process called atmospheric sputtering. Over decades, our air would thin, water would evaporate, and the climate would break. The ozone layer would vanish, letting in even more harmful UV. Days would become scorching, nights freezing, and weather unpredictable. The water cycle would fail, and oceans would slowly disappear. Life would suffocate as the blue sky faded to black. The Earth would become a barren rock, exposed to space. The loss of the shield would kill not just life, but the planet itself. Our living world would become a ghost. To see our possible fate, look to Mars. Mars once had rivers, lakes, and perhaps life, but its core cooled, its magnetic field died, and the solar wind stripped its atmosphere. Mars became a frozen, irradiated desert, a warning for Earth. Without our shield, we'd follow the same path. Oceans gone, continents turned to dust, air lost to space. Civilization would crumble as food and water vanished. Medicine and technology would fail, hospitals would close, society would collapse slowly, not with a bang, but a whimper. Survival would become a desperate struggle against physics. Mars is a mirror, showing us what happens when a planet loses its shield. The fight for life would be lost. Earth would become a second Mars. This journey reveals a humbling truth. Our existence is fragile. We're protected by invisible systems, gravity, atmosphere, magnetic field, each essential, each taken for granted. Remove one, and collapse follows. Our world is a delicate machine, and we are its fortunate passengers. We focus on daily struggles, forgetting the grand systems that make life possible. The magnetic field is part of Earth's operating system. Our survival depends on understanding and respecting the planet. The forces that protect us are not guaranteed forever. Losing just one would end everything we know. Our fragile existence is a gift from the silent forces of the cosmos. We've seen the chaos of a world stripped of its shield. The magnetic field's absence would turn Earth into a barren rock. Our home is a precious, perhaps temporary sanctuary. This leads to another question. What if another vital planetary system stopped? Ocean currents regulate climate and sustain life. If they ceased, weather would change, ecosystems would collapse, and life would be threatened. The failure of one system can trigger the collapse of many. The next great question: what happens if the planet's mighty ocean currents fall silent?
You've seen what could happen, but this was only the beginning. Next episode: what if gravity